Hi guys, Berry Babe checking in. Today I was up 0.2, so 158.4. You know what? I almost cheered up to point two and you cheered. I really felt like I would wake up this morning and be up a pound or a pound and a half or see 160 something. So to be up 0.2, I haven't had a trip to the restroom, you know what I mean, for a while, so I figured at minimum I'm probably holding my own. Oh, I've been doing really good, but yeah. Today is hot here. Really hot. Really hot. And I met a girlfriend. She had wanted to meet for lunch. My birthday's coming, and I think she wanted to buy me lunch, but I said, I just really don't want to meet for lunch. How about we do a movie? So she picked Secret Life of Pets, which I said, okay, I could see seeing that. I wouldn't have gone to something like Cinderella, but I think there's a lot of adult humor in that enough that I could appreciate it. But she ended up taking longer to do her morning errands, and she usually goes to the college and swims, but she felt like she didn't have time to swim before the movie. So I got ready early and met her at McDonald's, and we had iced teas. And then it was getting late. We sat there, we rented their space for quite a while for our $1 drinks. And then we went across the street to Taco Bell, and she got lunch, and I didn't get anything. Then we went to the grocery store, which there's a big Kroger, and it's fairly new, not the one I go to all the time. And I had been looking for Tirani's sugar-free syrup and just anything else that was interesting. Well, I found the other interesting thing I've been looking for, and I'm going to talk about food porn. You ready? They've been talking about this on my weight loss surgery websites, blog sites. Halo Top Ice Cream. It's made with erythritol. Well, it's a really hot day, and I live quite a ways from this grocery store. So I bought some plastic silverware, and by the time I got home, that little pint was gone. 4 servings, 60 calories a serving, so 240 calories. So if I don't do my yogurt and strawberries, and if I can stay away from my apple, I might come out 0. But I know part of what was going on. I've been thinking really hard about this keto adaptive eating, and started fighting the food funerals mentality. And I'm an ice cream girl. You know, McDonald's $1 cones or less just is kind of my summer vice. And since that disastrous Saturday, I haven't been there. So, yeah, had some, I'm afraid to say that it was pretty good. I'm pretty much a texture snob, but it was melting really fast, and so I don't think it had been refrozen, which makes it icy. So I hate to say it, but it was pretty good. I had the mint chocolate chip. Not too many chocolate chips, but that was okay. So, darn. But I went to McDonald's, and it occurred to me after I'd been sitting there for probably an hour, I hadn't fantasized over any of their items, and there's a breakfast item that I like to get. I really like to get. And years ago, when I was hospitalized with my diagnosis of diabetes, the dietitian came around and said, we need to work on what your new menus are going to be. And I said, okay. And she said, well, what do you usually have for breakfast? I said, that's not going to work. And she said, but what do you usually have for breakfast? I said, that's not going to work. So she asked one more time, and it was 2 Egg McMuffins with sausage. Yeah, does not work on a diabetic diet. And now with the keto community, they really have been putting pressure on the Diabetes Association to change the guidelines, because the suggested eating for diabetics includes a heck of a lot of carbs. And the more carb you have, the more insulin you need or medication you need to cover it. So the smart thing would be to put them on keto. But anyway, that's all. My oldest daughter is doing a triathlon today and should be home soon, my little jock. Swim, bike, run. She's hardly been on her bike, even though she's lifeguard for one of her jobs, and so she's been swimming. And she runs on the treadmill, but that bike, that might be killing her. So she's due back soon. And the other daughter is up north with the potential new family, her will-be in-laws. And so last night it was just the old fart couple. We went out, and he had his Chinese, and we went to the grocery store, and then we came home and I watched more vlogs. So I'm stalling here, can you tell? It's good to see everybody who's vlogging, and that's all I have. Bye.